All right, welcome back to the Crypto Leverage Trading Group. Welcome all crypto ballers, Oracle disciples, and everybody out in the cryptoverse. We are talking about our 510 240 Bitcoin entry from yesterday in wake of that backdraft dump, whatever you want to call it, back down to the 54,000 level. We've also dealt with a little bit more Elon Musk banter. Sometimes it works for you, sometimes it works against you. You just kind of have to deal with that when you're dealing with celebrities with that kind of subscriber base. The media listens to everything that man says, and it just gets out there. It disseminates quickly, rapidly across the internet, and it's just one of those things where you understand that every time he opens his mouth, people react to it, and that's where leverage comes in. Remember, leverage is about emotion, behavior in the markets. It's about taking that information, discerning that information, and applying it to your trades. There's nothing wrong with that, okay? Whether it's up or whether it's down. Yesterday we saw it down, but you know what? As I've said to people, it's just like a shill, or, it's no different. Elon Musk is no different than Peter Schiff, okay? And, obviously he's a classic bear, anti-crypto. Whenever he says things, people react. Whenever Elon says things, people react, right? And that's how you have to understand that. And their reaction is where you profit, okay? Either way, whether you're going to play a trade long or play a trade short. We still believe we're in a bull market in Bitcoin, okay? We're still in the early phases, okay, of adoption and acceptance. More and more institutions, inflows, outflows, money moving to exchanges, moving off of exchanges, whatever metric you want to look at, Bitcoin is still bullish. And so you want to take these opportunities and enter in these trades. And that's what we did yesterday. And you can see how we missed it on the first call, right? Like, hey, look, we play our zone. We got our zone support marked here. Bitcoin was up here. It backdrafts. We get it about 555, 350. We go ahead and pull the trigger on a 10x with the intention of holding it, okay, for 10 days, right? 240 hours. Thinking, okay, we continue to see the bleeding, okay, below our support. And we gamble with that in the sense that, okay, look, we're gonna fly down. There's one or two reasons why you have to do this. One, whatever your cut loss may be, okay, you've got to take that into account in order to average down or average up your entry. I went in 54 at 300, okay, and it was a little high because it got as low as 53 900 channel, okay. So even that was a little bit high, okay. Could have, if it had gone further down here to this support down here, 52 522, I would have had to have entered in another average and average my average. So my average entry is 54 825, and we are now at 57,700 in less than 24 hours later. It's about 1:45 Eastern Standard Time now making this video. And that's Bitcoin. Emotions, okay? Emotions. Leverage trading is about playing the emotional impact in the behaviors that drive price movement, okay? It's not about whether or not you may or may not believe Bitcoin is going to go to 60,000 or 65,000 or 100,000 or 250,000, right? All that's great. It's great in the macro sense, right? But you want to use your indicators and play the zone, okay? So now we're back above support and climbing again, okay, today. Now, we have 9 more days left. We entered yesterday afternoon, okay? Look at the highest volume in the last 24 hours was the dump, okay? So now we're seeing more buying coming back into the market, okay? So we have 9 days now to sit on this trade, just like our other video. I suggest you watch that for Ethereum, okay? Anything can happen in that 9 days. Going into tomorrow morning, 6 a.m. Monday morning, we'll see where Bitcoin's at. But you're going to understand that, the daily, and there are things like that are weakening to a lot of traders Bitcoin at this level, okay, in terms of biasness, in terms of their overall bullishness, okay. Relative strength index on the 14-day level, some believe is turning flat, within that territory, but closing today, the daily candle above 57,000 will be huge, okay? Because that'll adjust everything. That'll adjust the zone, okay? What we like to call zones.